Belter. I reckon Oxygen here, personally, Mr. CJ.
There's a lot on the line.
Take it, because bear in mind the form that FURIA have had during the Swiss so far.
Yeah, they're on the verge of getting reverse swept out of the Swiss, but that's the best possible start. Drafinio, he's been a little bit quiet in the previous series, coming up against Space Station, but there you go. Oxygen getting tested off the kickoff. Make worlds over K-Corp, but I feel like no one expected them to potentially not make it out of the Swiss, as they are in round 5, but Oski responding, tying it up.
Another little pass too from Joyo, taking control with Jan belting in midfield. Lost it, managed to read it, and Oski
weren't able to capitalise as Archie doesn't land the bump. Lost hanging around like a bad smell. He doesn't get anything for it. Joyo's trying to carry it all the way in! Oxygen 1-0!
Landon dreams alive for Joyo. Far down the pitch, gets it past Lost, and an air dribble dancing like a ballerina with a boxing glove. Sends it home, game 1 Oxygen. Waiting just a couple of seconds, letting another teammate in, forcing a touch, and a long shot.
Bump Joyo.
Stopped on the line. It was put on the plate for large Oscar.
Look at this guy, Joyo, just being a pest in Furia's net. He turns, he bumps Drafinio, he backflips to dunk the ball as well. Doing absolutely everything on the goal line. Oski walks it in. But that is just pure brilliance from Joyo.
Perfect placement, I would argue, and Archie with a secondary loaded perfect placement. It's 2 in 2 seconds.
I mean, what happened here, Furia? What are we doing? The close cheat, Lost goes the wrong way. They try to go back right. He cheats close left. And looking good so far, but still a lot of time to be played here. Yan off the ceiling with a reset, tries to get one more. Goes low, it just beats everyone.
That's what he's there for. Yan does it completely himself. Ceiling round 1, floor round the other. And no problem with Oski giving it a little tap. The orange half. Under 2 minutes now, Furia chasing a goal.
Yeah, and again though, shot on, shot in, bottom corner. It felt like it was covered, everything there. 3 back for Oxygen. But he saw a pocket of space and made the most of it.
No one expecting that to go so perfectly bottom corner.
Joy over 50 specialist, lost this time. Tries to get a solo of his own. It has been the Yan show so far. That's a beautiful dunk though! Just when we asked for him to respond, to do something, he steps up.
Leathery top corner on the block. Gorgeous air dribble, then completely leaves the ball alone. He reads the defender, 2 puff back.
And back to the support of Yan in the back corner. They want the ground. They've done so well to kill this last 10 seconds.
Oh, Yan, man.
They tie it up.
Yeah, brilliant game management too. They managed to swerve that one away. Oski, midfield, sends it long. That's on target. There's no one back. Large Oscar with an eye for a goal.
You could just see he faked out the reset and just stonked it over the top of Drafinio. Lost trying to get back in time. He pre-fleet, but he couldn't. Secret out of the tournament.
Who didn't BDS get swept by in that tournament, in fairness?
Yeah, Pioneers. The results aren't great, but Joyo's positioning and his placement on the shot is nothing but excellent.
Joyo steals our eyes straight back to the mainstream. It's an Oski-Joyo link-up. The 4-letter teammate in the backside, and he is making sure that Furia do not feel confident on theirs. Lost, however.
Hang on.
A little bit of a pass central, a little bit of a tap in, and Furia working around an otherwise stalwart defense, and 10 seconds for them to do it yet again.
Around like a bad smell. Archie's there as well. Oxygen want the ground. Furia want anything but they're gonna get possession. They've handed it to Yan, who has a reset. Oski with 100. Just has to stay behind it now. Drafinio, he's low on boost and he's low on everything as Oxygen. Loving the speed so far from Furia, but Oski has space. He wants to make up for that previous effort. He's been to Archie with the shot. That's better for Oxygen.
That's a confidence maker right there. Oski, reset backboard, bump, no problem, Bob's your uncle. A lead after a shocker of an open on.
Playoffs on the line, that know they want to play in front of this home crowd here in London. Joyo has just been dunked in front of net, however.
It's Lost again. Every goal that he has managed to get has been off a dunk. And Joyo plays straight into his...
himself, but it will be possession 1 for Furia. It's massive. It's everything. And Yan has a free double bang!
We said bish bash bosh down one end. This is nothing but a Jan masterclass. Catches, sinks it, no drama.
Jan's got 0 boost. Drafinio's pre-jumped. They've overcommitted. Joyo is faked everyone!
What's just happened?
It was Oski, and Joyo just sent Lost packing. Drafinio tried to scramble, but...
Time, space. How many times have I said that this series? Need to shut him down a little bit quicker. Joyo to challenge, but with 0.
Bad touch.
Drafinio to shoot. It's in. Game 5.
Finally, we get Champfield. Finally, Furia break their Game 4 curse. And in round 5 of the Swiss, London 3.0. Joyo's got no boost. Drafinio wants in. Oh, it's so awkward now for Oxygen. Able to scoop up the 100 infield pass, and Lost opens up Game 5.
Lost the man to receive, and Jan the one going central, and it was a Drafinio with the first pass to Jan, sending that keeper away. Joyo bullied.
Joyo dunked and blocked by Jan. It should have been a goal. It's going to be open down the other end. Oxygen threw everything, and they've been punished for it.
How was no contact made? Joyo came in on a relative open net, like 90% open, and again.
They've read Oxygen's playbook. Jan's blocking everyone. Can he get the open net? That might just be enough.
Jan reading like a book. He checked that one out the library months ago. The final man back gets beaten by the Brazilians on target. It's not enough. Furia eliminate the all-English super team.
Coming Corp, welcome to the World Championships, because Furia are through to the top 8. And they'll be there in the playoffs. Goodness me, what a series. 2-1 down. They gave away the win. They gave away the lead on 0 seconds in Game 4. They took a timeout. They took a tech pause, came back, got the win, and then dominated Game 5.
2 chances in that Game 4 overtime for Archie individually to score.
For BDS, not allowing anything through and breaking out. Demo play, shot on in from Drawley. The motivation is strong.
And it is the perfect start for BDS. Far too quick. And then Drawley comes on and hits it as hard as he possibly can, which Drawley is known to do very
Down in mid.
I mean, it's been the way of BDS throughout this entire season. You know, we've got a coin over here, and it does feel at times like BDS can be more fickle than even that. They can play at this level. They can outclass everybody. And at the same time, we've also seen it, as we did not too long ago, completely fall apart. But for the time being, everything looking fantastic.
Exactly. Monkey Moon taking that mid boost. This could be massive for them. Drawley already up next. The follow is strong. You talked about the quick follow-ups. BDS has them every single time.
This is what they want to see. Cause the chaos and let Drawley take a hit. I might be saying that because he's on my fantasy team, and he's got the hat trick.
Credit though to Team Secret. They've been getting a decent amount of shots. Eventually, find its way in. It does. It took taking Monkey Moon to 0 boost and forcing him into his net along with that ball. That was just pure motivation at that point and force. Completely, I think them falling apart. It's like they have these moments, and this is a very
That's my go.
After Drawley is gonna put this one through, but they have these moments of inconsistency. Right now, Drawley clearly has been the most consistent offensively. He's caught every assist that has been handed his way.
Boost to try and turn around yet again, and that one could be very awkward. It did! Oh my goodness, Brad, what on earth has happened?
I'm not sure. It was no boost and just pure panic on that goal line there. You saw Monkey Moon take the shot, and Brad realized, he was like, I've got nothing in the tank. Most I can do is try and push my car forward.
Most of you do, I know that for a fact. One of these players, though, will only have access to the one, and the one that Team Secret have got to look at says that they are 4 goals behind in this game, 0 seconds left, and a lot of questions to be answered.
Yeah, this just was not the start I think Team Secret wanted. I mean, clearly, but it actually bounced off Brad's car and lets Drawley go through. Monkey Moon just clearing up a path, and Drawley is the one to put BDS on the board.
My goodness, Monkey Moon went over, and Motta thought, I'm not having any of that. I would rather jump. And we see Drawley
wastes precious moments that Team Secret need And if BDS can score here, Exotic will give BDS the insurance they needed for game 2.
Sometimes we can go very in-depth as to what the difference is between two teams. This one is quite simple. BDS are faster.
They really are. It is control this ball. You see these moments where they get it, but it's too quick to lose. 5 seconds left on the clock. One more on the board. Exotic sends BDS 3-0.
Download is complete. BDS stomped their authority at the end of this game. It seemed like they were just trying to look like, Secret, what have you got for us? We'll play at your pace. And there's a moment it's just clicked here of, yeah, we don't respect that at all. You're not fast enough, you're not hitting the ball hard enough, and it's up to Secret needing 3 games in a row.
To keep them in play.
That was unbelievable, but they still are under pressure. How much longer can they hold out? About 5 seconds.
Maybe even less. That might have been about 2 seconds after that plague went through. 2:19, and BDS said, we will ramp up the pressure to 10.
They need if they're going to get back into this series. They need offense, they need opportunities, they need to defend their net!
Nobody is home. They are trying their dearest to try and make these challenges and these clears, but the follow-up touches have been too quick to match. Bigger ones, they have the bigger muscles, they got the bigger brains, and they got more goals. As this one hits the ground, BDS will return to the London Major crowd.
Demons exercised. BDS are in the top 8.
Teams aren't actually expecting you to really go for that challenge or really go for that dunk. But Chronic, he has turned everything on its head. And yes, he really went for that challenge.
This is just not where Fever wants to be. He's in no man's land. Banana Head gets dunked on. You've got no boost in defense. You've got to get behind the ball. Low 50. Good cover in the infield pass here from First Killer. Now tries to go the other way with the flip reset. Dorsal has been bumped and First Killer finishes it off, but it's the physical play from Gen.G capitalizing on the 2v1.
There's definitely the thought, I think, in the Gen.G camp where they could succumb to what happened with Oxygen at the start of this entire tournament. Plague that came from Oxygen, the residue's still on the pitch, and Chronic's going to be there to return the favour down the other end.
It's a 2-goal miss from Torsos. He did have to place that to the right side of the goal, but not that far to the right side of the goal. And an easy double tap for Chronic down the other end. Well, easy for a player of his caliber.
Does not land on First Killer, who can clear it away, and then round that final defender, Abjack, to just about squeeze it home.
And Abjack beating his demons there, actually hitting the open net. He's going to be thrilled with himself there, but it's all First Killer in that play. Just effortlessly reading the defensive bounce and then setting up.
Yeah, completely prone to being taken advantage of, and especially when you then find yourself in a 2v1 situation, it's just too easy for teams at this level. And a long send by Fever, intercepted by one. Gen.G taking game number 1 relatively routinely with a 4-0 victory.
Yeah, it's a bad game 1 for Power. For the first time in the open era, they've been so close so many times. They've been reverse swept in the final round before top 8 many times, and we're not headed that direction right now because Gen.G are more likely to sweep them from this position. It's an easy finish for Chronic, but it's a quality flick that set it up in the first place. Power not doing enough in the defensive end.
Banana Head is going to make the next contact, but it does then pick its way out towards apparently Jack. Chronic up. It's a lovely flick central and the second for Gen.G.
And they've just got the passing options ready, don't they? As apparently Jack advances down the pitch. Chronic's over there in the wide position, giving him the option. And when we did get a beautiful shot, yeah, he did get a good clear on the end of it all. So well played Banana Head, but it's just so easy for Gen.G. Honestly, they're at a half pace right now. They're still scoring at will. Again, that wide position. Receive the pass. And it's just working every time.
No one able to challenge them. Yeah, and then you sent it post-bound on both of them. Who's got Abjack in their fantasy? Because they're going to...
Because Gen.G are coming forward again, but they're getting a little bit complacent here. These are risky attacks. It's going to work, but they are leaving some gaps in the counter here. We're talking about not leaving one player alone at the back. I mean, there's definitely one player alone at the back there for Gen.G, but Power can't get the ball clear to punish him.
That's my fantasy player right there, mate.
50-50. Just a kickoff goal. Anything. There we go.
Banana! Banana!
Banana!
Banana does it! He ends the drought! We can feast tonight, ladies and gentlemen!
Bang! What a finish!
It's raining bananas! something.
Here comes another. Torsos.
It's going to be two.
Banana again.
Yes! They've got the lead.
2 in a row.
They're winning. They can't be stopped. What a demo. I'm going to score on you. We're going to get a game.
No one perfect sweep. Just give us a minute, for goodness sake.
Grow
Can
up.
we not enjoy the lead for a few seconds more?
Grow up.
No, no one perfect sweeps Torsos and Fever 3 times in a row. It doesn't happen. No aggressive stance. Now they're in a tie game scenario. Still could go to championship Saturday with just one goal. Is this it? There it is. 2 seconds to go. Gen.G have put themselves up by 1.
Chat, do you hear that? Do you hear the sirens? Because the fun police have arrived. Gen.G below the crossbar. It's Abjack vying for a spot in the top 8 at minimum. A date with Falcons is on the cards.
Banana Head's got to keep this up here. He tries to lob it towards Torsos. He doesn't make any contact. It's Gen.G who will move on to the quarterfinals. They'll play Falcons. That confirms it.